I got the party going up. A champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere.
Tonight, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
First down throw for Bridgewater. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey.
Bridgewater's pass.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
Pass complete to DJ Moore.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line.
The tackle made at the 40.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
First down, Carolina.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First down, Panthers.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Down to the 25.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
DJ Moore.
18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
7-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Who wants some?
Bridgewater's pass.
DJ Moore there to make the grab. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive.
The extra point.
Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
The Bucs take
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
the tackle.
So after the run, for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10.
On the play. Brings up second.
Operating from the gun. Meadows. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there. First down.
The 41-yard line.
From the gun. Meadows. That's caught by Howard. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Howard
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
brings up second and a yard.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yard. Brings up second and 11.
To throw on second down. Meadows. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, Meadows. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Back to throw. Meadows
6-yard line.
to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Brings up second and 4 at the 26-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Bridgewater throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd and 4.
It's third down and 4 yards to go.
Here's Bridgewater. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's good for a Carolina first. Bridgewater to Moore.
And a Panther first down.
Bridgewater here to give this to McCaffrey. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
7-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and...
On 2nd and 9. Bridgewater. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And it's third down
To throw, Bridgewater. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
The quarterback forces.
Here's the Panthers punter now. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Panthers 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Here's the Panthers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Meadows. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Meadows. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Derek Brown, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the gun, Meadows, flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or
now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Here's Bridgewater. Nine yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Panthers 10.
They got the interception, but very little movement after. That forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Then he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 32 on the play.
At the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Meadows. And he finds Howard complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jones running on 1st down, but finding it pretty tough going as he'll get forward for only about 3 there before he's taken down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run it with Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, 29 yards. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Brought down at the 37-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
This is McCaffrey. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
McCaffrey on the carry.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 42.
A gain of 6.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
McCaffrey on the handoff.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Panther first down.
Throwing, Bridgewater. This will be caught inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Carolina.
Bridgewater now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers.
Pass complete to number 11.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. From the gun on 3rd down, Meadows. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On 2nd and goal, Bridgewater. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From a yard out. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. This will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take it. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5.
From the gun, Meadows. That ball complete to Isabella. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Meadows. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Meadows. Looking left side, and it's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
For the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away, right? All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. On 1st down, Meadows. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
I haven't been a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a throw here, hauled in. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And And his throw's going to be incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And now it's second down. To throw again. Meadows. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he's got Miller. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it second down. Operating from the gun, Meadows, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab, and the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he's going to find his go-to man so far. That's Moore. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
on second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
Loss of 5 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense and Ronald Jones leading them out. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
48-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Meadows. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Meadows. High throw, but the catch is made. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jones. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Meadows. That's Isabella open on the right side. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Meadows. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and it's second down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Second and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Meadows, and it's caught. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Back now in Tampa. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
1st and goal. Forget running the football. Forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with the pass for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the definition of catching the defense off guard there. They weren't expecting that.
And that totally goes against type, doesn't it? When you think 1st and goal from the 1, you're thinking running play.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick 1st down.
The ball carrier. The tackle made.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs. Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
He praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Meadows. And this is going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
Meadows.
So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Bridgewater. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Bridgewater's pass complete.
Robbie Anderson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers have taken the lead. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs and you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change. You've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Meadows able to find Isabella. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down. From the gun, Meadows. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Meadows. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Meadows flushed out right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Meadows escaping the pressure right. He completes this into the hands of Miller. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
How many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And he's got this down to the 35. 16 more on that one and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he gets it down to the 32. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Buccaneers' 32-yard line.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He hit his first. Now this from 43.
43-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
It is good.
And that'll make this a 7-point game.
Panthers 34.
But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
So now the Bucs down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. From the gun, Meadows. The catch made by Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. That's caught by Howard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. They'll look to throw, and it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Bridgewater. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this. This is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we get to be here to watch this one.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
The 25-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that...